Mm, Yes, respected dear youngsters, welcome. I am sure you are tuning to the Divine Mother, the cosmic power guiding everyone. You are tuning to her through some or the other upasanas. I feel I believe and invoking her grace to empower in all positive strengths and knowledges so that our performance in the world is vigorous, active, dynamic, positive, becoming an asset to the world at large, helping in our own personal successes and evolutions. Mother Durga, Shakti, Adivara Shakti, any name, so powerful, she is there, kind and compassionate. Just hold on to her feet with bhakti, prayers every day, deeply with sincerity. You can see her grace brings all the glories to our personality. All non positives are eliminated. So, with fervor, do this already third day today. Just we have 6 more days only for this year Navaratras. So, enjoy doing the stotras chanting. नामस्मरणम ओम श्री मात्रे नमः ओम श्री आदिपराशक्ति मात्रे नमः ओम श्री दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती स्वरूपिण्यै नमः ओम श्री चिच्चक्ति स्वरूपिण्यै नमः ओम श्री ललिता पराम्बिकाय नमः ओम श्री महासरस्वती नमः महादुर्गाय नमः महाकाल्ये नमः महालक्ष्मी नमः. Any name you take, just keep chanting. Stotras anyway we are teaching, उसको भी पढ़ो. So Mother bless all of us and may we be with our blessings. Do not misuse the Prakriti, do not become slave to the Prakriti, but worshipping the Prakriti, being blessed by the Prakriti, we reach beyond the Prakriti to see the Purusha, to see the Divine. Okay, right. Now join today too. Let's enjoy our classes. Today for 4 5 days we will have 2 classes only or 4 classes only. One is our initial mantras, then our Veda Mantrocharana, then Bhagavad Gita, 12th chapter. Then directly we go into our mm, Stotra Patanam and knowing the meaning. At least 4 5 days. That means in between the common sense thought or topic is not stopped or deleted or eliminated. It is merged with the earlier and later topics because from today for next 5 days at least or 4 days in Gita as well as yesterday also you saw in the Devi Stuti. What we were talking was the common sense only, the values, the important common sense means values, importance of the way of living life. So instead of becoming repeating the 3 times, we thought merge the common sense class in the earlier thoughts as well as later on ones, so that for 4 5 days we do these things only. Once this topic is over, again we will be having more contemplation on what are the other mischiefs the mind plays, then how to counter it with the right understanding of the intellect. So today onwards, the whole class is common sense thought only. गीता वाला भी उसके बाद वाला भी. ठीक है. So let us start with our first thing. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. In our Veda mantras, today we do the Bhagya Suktam. With this Suktams will be over. We'll be doing Dasha Shantis for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days लगेगा उसको. ओम अथ तैत्रीय ब्राह्मणांतर्गत द्वितीयाष्टकांतर्गत अष्टम प्रश्नांतर्गत नवमोनुवाक रूप भाग्य सूक्तम. ओम अथ भाग्य सूक्तम. ओम प्रातरग्निं प्रातरिंद्रगं हवामहे भ्रातर्मित्रावरुणा भ्रातरश्विना भ्रातर्भगं पूषणं ब्रह्मणस्पतिं भ्रातः सोममुत रुद्रगं हुवेम भ्रातर्जितं भगमुग्रगं हुवेम वयं पुत्रमदितेर्यो विधर्ता आध्रश्चिद्यं मन्यमानस्तुरश्चिद् राजा चिद्यं भगं भक्षेत्याह भगप्रणेतर्भग सत्यराधो भगेमां धियमुदवदन्नः भगप्रणो जनय गोभिरश्वैर्भग प्रनृभिर्नृवन्तः स्याम उतेदानीं भगवन्त स्यामोत प्रभित्व उत मध्ये अह्नाम उतोदितामघवन् सूर्यस्य वयं देवानागं सुमतौ स्याम भग एव भगवागम् अस्तु देवास्तेन वयं भगवन्तः स्याम तन्त्वा भग सर्व इज्जो हवीमि स नो भगपुर एता भवेह समध्वरायोषसो नमन्त दधिक्रामे वर्षुचये पदाय अर्वाचीनं वसुविदं भगन्नो रथमिवाश्वावाजिन आवहन्तो अश्वावतीर्गोमतीर्नौषासो वीरवती सदमुच्छन्तु भद्राः भद्राः घृतं दुहाना विश्वत प्रपीना यूयं पात स्वस्तिभिः सदा नः यो माग्ने भागिनगं सन्तमथा भागं चिकीरुषति अभागमग्ने तं कुरु मामग्ने भागिनं कुरु ओम शांति शांति शांति. I believe yesterday also we have done the same thing. Never mind. So कल दश शांति हम करेंगे 3 दिन के लिए. Now coming to our third program. First was initial chantings. Second was Suktam. Now the third one is Srimad Bhagavad Geetha. What a beautiful Shastra it is. Telling us the Karma Yoga aspect, Bhakti Yoga aspect, Jnana Yoga aspect. So Karma Yoga wala first 6 chapters we have done. Bhakti Yoga details we are studying now. The Jnana Khatkam, Jnana Shatkam, Jnana Khandam will be from 13th chapter. In the second set of 6 chapters of Bhakti Shatkam, it is only when we do the Jnana Vijnana Yoga, Akshara Parabrahma, Raja Vidya, Raja Guhya, Vibhuti and Vishwarupa that we become qualified enough to do the Bhakti Sadhanas of Bhakti Yoga. Keep it in mind. We have to go through systematically the process of evolution. In the 12th chapter, Bhagavan has sufficiently empowered us, educated us with the Bhakti Sadhanas. At least 3 times he repeated. First in the second sloka, Maya Veshamano Yemam Nityayukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopetaha Teme Yukta Tamamataha. This itself is a complete Bhakti. Yukta Tama Bhaktas they are. Bhagavan has touched through that the Bhakti. Again, Bhagavan says after that, ये तो सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्पर अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्यु संसार सागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मयि आवेशित चेतसाम्. In these 6 and 7 shlokas, again Bhagavan has told same Bhakti Sadhana second time. एक ही chapter, only 20 shlokas. In that 3-4 times Bhagavan has clearly, categorically told us what is constituting the Bhakti Sadhana, which we must by our choice do and please the Lord to be blessed by Him for all Bhukti Mukti, for all the Vijaya, success and happiness in life. Then in the third time again when we Bhagavan spoke, he gave us the 4 levels of devotion. We have gone through that. 8th mantra, 9th mantra, 10th and 11th shlokas. So I'll just chant the shloka without telling you the meaning because already discussed. Highest level was what? Maye vamana adatsva Mayi buddhim niveshaya Nivasishyasi mayeva Ataurdhvam na samshayaha. This is the highest devotion where mana buddhi is put in the Lord. Therefore, we ourselves are finding ourselves always in the Lord, and we never have even a trace of doubt regarding His blessings for our own evolution, emancipation. Atha urdhvam na samshaya. Second one, अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततः मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम्. If the chitta of manabuddhi ahankara, we are not able to fully focus in God all the time, keep on doing the practice. Abhyasa yogena. But add to that, mam aptum ichha, the desire to obtain me. Second devotion. Third one, अभ्यासेऽप्य समर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि. Third level of devotion में 2 points he said, 2 options, 2 alternatives. One is mat karma paramaha, 2 madarthamapi karmani kurvan. So mat karma paramaha is giving most importance and priority to the Bhagavan related karmas. And when we do them with our attentiveness of our mind, etc., slowly the second and first levels, we become qualified for. The second thing in this third level is what? Mad arthamapi karmani kurvan. So any karma we are doing in our different duties, maintain the thought that this I am doing to offer to the Lord, to please the Lord. For the sake of the Lord I am doing. I am not doing it to impress the world. I am not doing it to get any of the results for my sake from the world. You know, this way, if we live everything done for the Lord, slowly the love for the Lord, devotion for the Lord, there is a chance for growing in our hearts. If this is not done, then we do work for our own profits, benefits, and we with that buy the things, involve in them, indulge in them, enjoy them, like as we are now, which is called a pakka samsari. He is not a bhakta at all. That's how the whole world of people, like animals, they just live on their own. No care about Paramatma, no care about the devotion to the all-giving Paramatma. We are थोड़ा हट के हम भक्ति की बात समझ रहे हैं. We are recognizing Lord Krishna, Lord Rama. We are recognizing Paramatma, Ishvara's presence. We know they are all powerful. We know whole world's show is run by them. In fact, to us also, all abilities, faculties, opportunity they only gave. Whenever we work, the result also is given by them. All these things are very clear to us. Therefore, in our life, the God is very, very important. Therefore, for Him, towards Him, we are developing the devotion. For the sake of that, this guidance directly from the God, we are listening and learning and trying to practice to become His choiced or His beloved Bhakta. Lord should be happy with us that we are His Bhaktas. These are all Bhakti sadhanas. So, mat karma paramo bhava or madarthamapi karmani kurvan. Even this third level if one cannot do, then we have the option of the fourth level. What is that? Athaitadapya shaktosi kartum madyogamashritaha. So taking the support of my yoga means the desire maintaining to develop devotion and to reach me. What you have to do is sarva karma phalatyagam tataha kuru yatatmavan. With full yatna engaging in the karmas, whatever the karma phala comes, उसका त्याग करते जाना भगवान के लिए. Because karma phala bhoga makes you a bhokta in samsari, never a devotee. When you do the karma phala tyaga, you are not coveting the result of anything. Truly from the heart by your choice, then the mind is free. With that mind, you can do the earlier sadhanas of devotion. The reason for us not to become devotee and do devotional sadhanas is we are not free. Our mind and time is fully occupied in what? In doing something or the other, in getting something or the other. It's like, on everyday schedule, 3 times we eat food. One day when you take up upavasa diksha, let us say that day we are not having lunch. No, we are not having lunch, so no making of lunch, no eating of lunch, no washing the utensils. So is not the whole time saved? Is not the whole mind's attention on cooking is saved from? Now that time and mind, can't we put it for the God? That is why upavasa. Upavasa is not eating the food. Upa means near. Vasa means God. Sitting near the God. Why we are not sitting near the God? Because we are sitting near the food. So that day we have gone away from the food. Therefore we got a chance, given a chance to ourselves to sit near the God. If this Upavasa days example you understand, Navaratri mein, the many people who are doing fasting, one time meal, that's it. Some of them are only on fruits. That purifies the whole physical body, the mind, the freshness comes, laziness goes away. So many great things depending on your health. You can do different fastings. Beautiful they are. If you understand that example, in the same way, this fourth level of devotion में कर्म फल त्याग करने से मन शांत रहता है. शांत मन से you can do devotion to God. कर्म फल भोग से we become slave to the भोग. वो भोग और भी चाहिए और भी चाहिए और भी चाहिए, ऐसे desire बढ़ता रहेगा. We out of that greed and lust and what do you say, the trishna for that bhoga, thirst for it, we always indulge in the world only, never thinking about God, just like what you are spending the days nowadays. You, the youngsters, whole day is कर्म फला भोग तृष्णा, और भी वही चाहिए. दिन में सुबह उठने से लेकर अर्ली मॉर्निंग गेटिंग अप एट 9 o'clock till the night 2 o'clock, what like buffaloes we do is only this. Therefore even the thought of the God also doesn't come. Forget about wanting to become his devotee with all these practices. Therefore tyaga, falatyaga, karma falatyaga, sarva karma falatyaga is the fourth level of sadhana. है then I told you yesterday, when karma phala tyaga is done, we discover that independence freedom in us, that we need not for every karma get the phala and indulge it in it. ऐसा ही करने से सुख शांति मिलता है, ये वहम से हम बाहर आएंगे. It's a vaham that I must earn money, I must enjoy, buy the things, I must enjoy them, भोग करो तभी सुख मिलता है. ऐसे strong notion, because of habit, it is there in us from millions of lives. Not required. Like a mother, without any karma phala expectation, she goes on serving. Is it not happy? You also must have done as a stupid youngsters for the sake of somebody if you like. If you are a boy, a useless girl, or if you are a useless girl, you are a boy. So how much without karma phala asakti, you have done so many nonsense things for her, and you felt happy. है ना, फ्रेंड के लिए मैंने उनका नोट्स लिख दिया, या उनके लिए ये चीज़ खरीद के लाया, या ये वाला फ़ोन का रिचार्ज किया, व्हाटएवर नॉनसेंस यू डू, हाउ डू आई नो? देयर इज नो karma phala expectation of that karma because of your love for that stupid fellow. So you have lived life happily. So it's an experiment. A mother example, guru example, है ना, मदर फादर पेरेंट्स गुरु एंड लवर बिलवर्ड में हमको पता है कर्म फल त्याग से भी हम खुश रह सकते. नाउ एक्सटेंड इट, कीप माइंड फ्री फॉर द लॉर्ड. फॉर दैट डोंट डू द कर्म फल आसक्ति. सर्व कर्म फल त्यागम ततः कुरु. And it's all in the mind, है ना. In the mind only I have a desire, then to fulfill the desire I worked, when I got the object I indulged. Now I am not at all from myself having desire. Not only that, any karma I am supposed to do, I am doing it, but not expecting the result. Anything for my survival required, that I take it as prasadam. Other than that, my mind is not at all on that. That pure heart कहते हैं उसको. ऐसे प्योर हार्ट वाले ओनली मत कर्म कर परमहा मदर्थम कर्माणि अभ्यासम, all these things मय्येव मन आदस्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय, these bhakti sadhanas they can do. And that is why in that 12th shloka, Bhagavan has taught us the karma phala tyaga's greatness. अभ्यास से, ज्ञान से, ध्यान से में कर्मल फल त्याग महान है बताया. As I told you, it has got plenty of shades to understand this shloka. Today's one understanding is what? थोड़ा total sequence of thoughts है हटकर कि even your abhyasa, even your jnana, even your dhyana, when they are endowed with phalasakti, you can't do them perfectly. One thing. Second thing is on, without your own specified karma phalasakti, when you do sadhanas, they are done best. Point two. Point three is what? You are not having any phalasakti in your mind, that is left to the God. Therefore, if you have done these three things of abhyasa, jnana, and dhyana systematically, properly, with the best of the result, the Lord will bless. But that should not be kept in our mind as the motive. But the Lord will give, it's always like that, when you ask, you are given more less than what you ask. When you don't ask, you get more than what you ask or deserve, or even feel like getting. बहुत बार आप देखो ऑटो में, वो कहता है 10 रुपए ज्यादा दो, हम लड़ते हैं उससे। अगर वो कहता है महाराज इतना डिस्टेंस हुआ, आपको जो मन में आया बताओ, दे दो, आई गिव 20 एक्स्ट्रा टू हिम। इन द सेम वे, when we don't demand the Lord कि ये वाला कर्म फल मुझे मिलना है, he will bless us with the best thing only, because he has the best thing, has best intention, best love, and you have proved that without asking anything from him, you gave him a freedom. और जब फ्रीडम देते हैं तो भगवान बेस्ट ही देते हैं हमको। देखो, कर्म फल का हमेशा त्याग करना चाहिए। डोंट ट्राई टू work for karma phala, just selflessly keep on serving. Heart becomes pure, then the Lord blesses with the thoughts of devotion, etc., which fulfills our life. That is why this shloka 12, Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat, jnanat dhyanam vishishyate, dhyanat karma phala tyagaha, tyagat shanti anantaram. So better than the abhyasa is jnana yukta abhyasa. Better than the jnana is dhyana yukta abhyasa. Better than the dhyana is karma phala tyaga yukta, dhyana yukta, jnana yukta abhyas. When the karma phala thought is there, not there in the mind, your dhyana will be perfect. When the dhyana is perfect, your jnana will be perfect. When the jnana is perfect, your abhyasa will be perfect. When the abhyasa is perfect, not even God can stop from getting the best result. So Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat, jnanat dhyanam vishishyate, dhyanat karma phala त्यागः, त्यागात शांतिरनंतरम। तो इसको और एक तरह से बोलता हूं मैं, क्या है कि यू हैव टू डू द भक्ति अभ्यास। नो वे पुटिंग द माइंड इन गॉड, पुटिंग द इंटेलेक्ट इन गॉड। फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज अभ्यास करना ही पड़ेगा। सेकंड इज व्हाट? डू दैट अभ्यास विथ ज्ञानम, with a clarity as to why to do, how to do. Why to do? Putting the mind and intellect in God, because the mind and intellect become purified, become divinized. They are empowered by the Lord. With that, your all noble endeavors, spiritual endeavors, with such empowered mind, intellect, we can do well. This is the reason why we have to put mana buddhi in God. Ultimately, तो mana buddhi भगवान में लगाना ही भक्ति है. His grace will come even to give us moksha. So this is called jnanam, that why you are doing it. How to do? Also you must know jnana. Ki those are the places or people or objects or things where we go, we are disturbed from the bhakti. Therefore don't go there. This is called jnanam. And उन जगह पे जहाँ जाने से भक्ति बढ़ेगा, जानकर वहां जाना, this is again jnanam. तो अभ्यास करो, but to succeed in अभ्यास, you should have clarity. Clarity is called as jnanam. So Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat. When you are having jnanam and you are doing abhyasa, add it with dhyanam. Do it with ध्यानम ना, ध्यान से करो यार, त्रिगण कृपया ध्यान दे। जिंदगी में कोई भी काम नहीं होना चाहिए जो ध्यान से नहीं किया जाता। टेकिंग बाथ आल्सो शुड बी विद ध्यानम। ध्यान से नहाओ, नहीं तो फिसल जाओगे बाथरूम में, अननेसेसरी द कमोड विल ब्रेक। ध्यान से खाना खाना है, अदरवाइज यू विल बाइट योर ओन टंग। इज इट नॉट? Everything should be done with dhyana. Dhyana means full application, concentration. So this is applicable for your success is also in life. In life, everywhere you succeed when you practice. That practice is called as abhyasa. Every practice is empowered by the clarity of vision or understanding. That's called as jnanam. And when jnanam is there, abhyasa you are doing. But when you put with dhyana yourself in that, like yesterday cricket match, you saw how ध्यान से खेले वो अफगानिस्तान, परसों कल नहीं. So they have defeated the world earlier champions. yesterday also query ध्यान से खेला, इसलिए ऑस्ट्रेलिया कुड विन ओवर दी श्रीलंका. अभी चलेगा देखो नेदरलैंड साउथ अफ्रीका मैच. ध्यान से जो खेलेगा वो जीतेगा. सो ज्ञान होने से, अभ्यास करने से काफी नहीं है, ध्यान के साथ. सो डू द भक्ति अभ्यास विथ ध्यानम. ज्ञान तो है बट ध्यान भी लगाओ ना. व्हेन यू गो टू टेम्पल यू मस्ट नो दैट देयर यू हैव गॉन टू डू पूजा टू गॉड. डू दैट अभ्यास ऑफ द पूजा विथ नॉलेज कि कौन सी चीज कैसे लेकर कैसे उपासना पूजा करनी है, और वो ध्यान से करो. व्हाट ए जॉय इट इज, इट गिव्स व्हेन यू डू विद ध्यानम. ऑपोजिट ऑफ ध्यानम इज डिस्ट्रैक्टेड माइंड. With a distracted mind, even though you have jnana, you won't apply properly, then the abhyasa cannot be good, can't give us better result. Now the ultimate is this one कि ध्यान से ज्ञान से अभ्यास कर रहे हो भक्ति का. But Bhagavan should come, he should give me result, quickly must bless me. If that karma phala asakti is there, na, then you get tensed, you get agitated. Therefore, leaving the phala to him with shraddha, whenever he wants, he will give. Totally select and delete that topic. कि मुझे ये फल मिलना चाहिए, इतना जल्द मिलना चाहिए. नो, ये प्रभु को छोड़ दो. He will give, na, without our doing anything else he was giving. When we do now that, will he not bless us? He will bless, na. With that idea in the mind, you totally select and delete from the mind the fear about the result, expectation about the result, worrying about the result. जब अच्छा काम करोगे तो होगा ही, देने वाला भगवान है तो अच्छा देगा ही ना. With that श्रद्धा, select and delete that. See how much your tension is avoided, attention is gathered, which is very very tough to catch. I know, tough to understand for you, but out of 100 you are listening, one or two also can understand or catch. I am happy with that. That without that karma phala thought in the mind, our attention, our abhyasa, our jnana will be perfect. On the other hand, when the kida of the karma phala is in the mind, वो ध्यान को डिस्टर्ब करेगा, ज्ञान को बुलवाएगा, अभ्यास को परफेक्टली करने नहीं देगा. Any of the sports you take, let us say the high jump or long jump, or let's say pole vault. When you do the pole vault thing, उतना दूर से pole लेकर ऐसा पकड़ के you have to vault it, and then above when you fall you just that side. Now if that fellow is worried कि I have to break the record, I have to get the money, I have to, all the tension है, तो pole होके घर ही चला जाएगा. और he will vault it, but वो जो मार के उसके नीचे से जाएगा वो, you will not win the cup. He should forget the result that time. ध्यान से ज्ञान से उनको अभ्यास करना है बस. Is it not clear? Are you understanding? Be very attentive. Very attentively listen. Wherever you have to work for phala at your age of youngsters. For that, that's what you set as goal. For that only you plan all your means. But at the time of applying yourself in the means, let that kida of the fear about the result or this too much of desire for that result should not come. जो होगा बाद में देखा जाएगा. फिलहाल at this moment, let me focus on performance. That is why ध्यानात् कर्म फल त्यागः is greater. That's why Bhagavan says lastly, त्यागात् शांति ही अनंतरम. What is the shanti here? Such a peace in the mind that your dhyana is not disturbed, your jnana is not forgotten, your abhyasa is perfectly done. That gives such a great result. With that result, definitely you will be happy as well as shanta, peaceful also. शांति सुख दोनों मिलते हैं. At the highest level, which you will not understand now, whole life has to be lived as an expression of the divinity through us in doing whatever the work we are placed in. In that only fulfillment. Neither you become the karta, nor make an action as the karma, nor look for the karma phala, nor indulge in the karma phala as the bhokta, nor get limited to become a samsari dukhi jiva. At the highest level, I am telling you with the clarity that none of you will understand it. Right now. ट्राई करोगे तो कुछ सालों में बात समझ में आएगा. We are in this world only to the express divinity through us in performance. That performance can be intellectual knowledge, emotional love, physical services to the world, wherever we are. The divine should express through me. I, the doer, me doing for my phala, all this is a nonsense. then I become one with happiness. Other what will happen? I remain other than the Paramatma as a miserable entity and I try to become happy. In that every moment I become miserable. जो हैप्पी बनना चाहता है ना वो हमेशा मिजरेबल बनता ही रहता है. हैप्पी नहीं बनना चाहिए. हैप्पी हूं मैं बस उतना ही. आई कांट बिकम हैप्पी. आई एम ऑलरेडी हैप्पी. I'm happy allowing the divinity to through like now doing this Geetha class. The Lord is functioning through me. There is a fulfillment. हो गया. Why should I have any of the kartrutva in that I am the giver of lecture and taking it, making it as a action, a karma, and expecting the karma phala, कि somebody will clap or somebody will do this or that. Is some nonsense. These are all thoughts of mind. You can do away with them. And so happiness is experienced inside. Being instrument in the hands of the Lord in serving His own creation is a fulfillment in itself. I'm talking the karma phala tyaga topic, connecting this way, lifting you to the highest level of how the life has to live. How the Lord, when He comes as an avatara, or just per se, how the Lord's expression in the world. Only in giving and doing, no? He doesn't want anything from anybody. He is fulfilled in Himself. In doing and giving only, He finds fulfillment. Finds fulfillment. That is to be found. Like I have to find fulfillment in giving my Gita Jnanam to you. That's it. I need not think about any other result. I can have make myself like that throughout the day in all my programs. I must find fulfillment in serving. When I find in giving or serving, I am already fulfilled. I don't expect anything from anybody. I'll never be disappointed. Shanti. तो सुबह उठा रात को सोए बीच में इतने कम आत्माएं भगवान ने दी हर एक को अच्छी तरह किया और उन्हीं को ऑफर किया आई एम जस्ट रिलैक्स्ड दिस कॉल्ड जीवन मुक्त जीवन and Jivan Mukta allows the Lord to express through him in the service of the world. He has no ego of doing something, no expectation of anything, no desire to indulge in anything. He is in his own peaceful, happy being. That way, karma phala tyaga ka itna mahan value hai. By the way, I am sharing with you. Okay. In this way, 4 levels of devotion, and among them the last one, karma phala tyaga, highlighting it with comparing it with the bhakti, abhyasa, dhyana, and jnana, Bhagavan said. And we explained to it in 3 or 4 angles yesterday, today. Okay. Now with this, the bhakti sadhana ka ek prasang ho gaya. Now comes the most beautiful topic of the entire literature of all Shastras, especially our Sanatana Shastras, the two in Gita. From the sloka 13 to 20, these 8 slokas give us 32 values. Okay, these values can be seen in these 3-4 ways. First thing is what? Those who cannot do any of these, earlier said Bhakti Sadhanas, okay, at least they should live a decent, dignified life. This is the first meaning or purpose of telling the values. भक्त नहीं बना कम से कम किसी को तंग तो मत करो एक डिसेंट जीवन तो जियो if you are not a devotee. So this is one purpose of telling values. Second purpose of telling values is what? These are the values when you practice. It becomes the 5th level of sadhana which gives the inner purity so that you become qualified for any of the 4 earlier said bhakti sadhanas. This is the second point. Third point is interesting. What is it? Ye bhakta who fulfills himself in bhakti, when he lives in life, naturally he lives with all the values they are mentioned here. Thus, they are actually the lakshanas of the bhakta, which becomes sadhanas for us. This is the third purpose of telling the values. The fourth purpose is what? Actual purpose is what? Bhagavan says, you are a bhakta, okay, I'm happy with you. But along with being a bhakta, where you are tuning only to me personally, when you are contacting this world, because as a bhakta, it's not that you always close the doors. You are with the world around. When you are with the world around, along with being a bhakta, when these values also you practice, you are more liked by me, more loved by me than an ordinary bhakta. Therefore, bhakta with values is more loved by the Lord than the bhakta without values. This is the fourth meaning. That's why in every shloka, Yomad Bhaktaha Same Priyaha, Yomad Bhaktaha Same Priyaha, such devotee is more dear to me, such devotee is more dear to me, he says. He is already devotee, but also has got values, therefore more dear. So this is the fourth meaning. Lord will love a value oriented devotee more. This is the fourth meaning. Third meaning is what? A devotee expresses these values naturally. Second meaning is what? These values practiced qualifies us to become devotee. The first meaning is what? Minimum live life with with values if you can't be a spiritual person. Don't spoil yourself, don't destroy yourself. Okay. So today we will see the first shloka. In that, whatever the number of values are there, we talk. ऑल नहीं तो दो तीन आज करेंगे, कल परसों धीरे धीरे पढ़ेंगे. आई humbly request you, even command, demand and order you that from today for next 5 days whatever classes we are having, both गीता में हिसाब में बहुत important है, गीता एंड देवी वाला. Don't miss the class. First one. Second is one, learn these values and practice, because in today's world more than your yoga, bhakti, jnana, vedanta, all side पे रखो. What is required for a human being to maintain his human common sense dignity, human dignity, not to fall into a animalistic rakshasa life? What is minimum required is कम से कम practice the values. देखो तुम सब लोगों को यही बात है, तुम महाभक्त बनो, ज्ञानी बनो, गीता पढ़कर जीवन मुक्त बनो, ये तुम्हारा अलग बात है. दैट्स योर चॉइस. फ्रॉम माई साइड, फ्रॉम कृष्णा साइड, गीता माता साइड इज व्हाट? कम से कम वैल्यूज प्रैक्टिस करके अपने आप को, अपने मन को बचाओ और दुनिया को भी बचाओ. बिकॉज व्हेन द नेगेटिव वैल्यूज आर देयर, वी डिस्ट्रॉय आवरसेल्व्स एंड द वर्ल्ड. On the other hand, all positive values, when you practice, whether we are spiritual or not, our presence is sought. Our presence is loved by the people. And these values never come by themselves. We, by understanding them, understanding their importance, we have to slowly bring them into our life. Conscious effort से कोई भी values अपने जिंदगी में अपने आप नहीं आते हैं, मान्यताएं हमको उनको inculcate, cultivate करना पड़ता है. Like the weeds grow by themselves, but if you want to have proper crops or anaj, you have to plow the land, sow the seeds, etc. So to the durgunas easily you will have, because so many people are around to misguide you. But to have the values or sadguna, mehnat karna padta hai. So the values add value to our lives. Therefore, value the value of values and add the values to the life and make the life valuable for yourself and everybody at large. This will be our topic for next 4 or 5 days starting from today. So today I'll chant, enumerate the values that are given in this shloka. Maybe one or two of them we will see. Okay. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Brahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita द्वादशोऽध्यायः भक्तियोगः. श्रीभगवानुवाच अथ त्रयोदशः श्लोकः. दी श्लोकास तो तुमको बाय हार्ट करना है. These 8 shlokas in this chapter, 5 shlokas in the next 13 chapter, there also the values are spoken, discussed beautifully. 20 values. इधर 33, वहाँ 20, पूरे 52 or 53 values are taught to us. Okay. Let us chant the shloka 4 times as every day we do. Om Shri Bhagavan Shri Bhagavan Om Adveshta Sarva Bhutanam Adveshta Sarva Bhutanam Adveshta Sarva Bhutanam Adveshta Sarva Bhutanam Maitrah Karuna Evacha Maitrah Karuna Evacha मैत्रः करुण एव च मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखसुखक्षमी 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 समदुःखसुखक्षमी. Together. श्रीभगवानुवाच अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखसुखक्षमी अगेन श्रीभगवानुवाच अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखसुखक्षमी. Remember, we are studying values from now onwards for general life, general peace of mind, general good relation with the world, to qualify for devotion, to express our devotion, to prove we are a devotee, and to please the Bhagwan. Okay. In this first shloka, that is 13th shloka, how many values are told? Let us see. First, Adveshta Sarva Bhutanam. Second, Maitraha. Third, Karuna Evacha. Fourth, Nirmamo. Fifth one, Nirahankaraha. Sixth one, Samadukha Sukhaha. Seventh one, Kshami. तो 7 गुण यहाँ बताए, values. Okay, today we do only the one because sufficient time we have spent. We have to do the same things in our Devi Stuti also. So, first of the values among all is Adveshta Sarva Bhutana. Okay, Sarva means towards all, Bhutana means beings, towards all the beings of the world. You can put in bracket the things also, towards all things and beings. Be attentive. Not having dvesha bhavana, not having the ill feeling, not having the hatredness is called as the first value. That is why in Sahanavatu, Sahana Bhunaktu, Sahaviryangarvavahe, Tejasvinavaditamastu, final one is Ma Vidvishavahe. द्वेष नहीं करें हम दोनों गुरु और शिष्य, स्पीकर एंड स्पोकन. Because in this world, if at all the crimes have grown, if at all destruction is happening, if at all every negative is happening, the cause of all of that is dvesha only. And the king of all negative qualities is this hatred, this vengeance, this dvesha for anyone. Now, psychology, only 1 minute I tell you, not much. When I hate someone, who suffers first? Is it not my own mind? With the hate in my mind, all the beauty of the mind, good qualities of the mind, the abilities of the mind, they are not covered at that very moment. That's why this one Durguna called as Dvesha become cause of destroying all our good positive qualities, any number we have. From this disturbing our good qualities and disturbing our individual peace onwards, the fighting between two big countries, etc., also happen only because of this one negative quality called as dvesha. With dvesha, the world's peace, the individual's peace can never happen. When the dvesha is given up, you can find a means to discover the inner peace and the universal peace. See what's happening in Israel and Gaza, Philistine. Is it not the dvesha only? Iran, Iraq, is it not dvesha only? Hatred, vengeance. Dvesha is a negative quality of the mind which creates all poison in us. It becomes a karana for the krodha. It becomes karana for the pratikara. It becomes karana for all the yuddha. It becomes karana for doing all adharma. It becomes karana for doing all the himsa. One negative quality because dvesha. And we have no right in this world. Only two things I'll share today. Usko मैं कल extend करता हूँ. One is what? Any dukkha comes to us is not because of anyone. It is we only have done something wrong in the past. That result of that wrong is coming to us through some means. Therefore, who is the cause of my dukkha? It is me only, not anyone. Therefore, in this world, anyone, whatever the amount of dukkha they are bringing it as couriers to us only. They are not the cause of dukkha. With this common sense knowledge, Never hate anyone, even if that person comes to kill you. You understood? That is the power of Adveshta Sarvabhutana. Is it not? Whom you hate, those who give us dukkha. Obviously. So even anybody gives dukkha, it we deserve, therefore it came to us through that means. Therefore, never be in a delusion and ignorance of creating hatred to anyone because somebody gave dukkha to us. If I deserve dukkha, it will come to me through some or the other means. So this person or this situation has become means. That's it. It has gone. Don't carry the weight of the heavy load of the hatred towards that being. So have this common sense knowledge that dukkha comes to me for my wrongdoings. Nobody is responsible for it. Therefore, I should not think of having hatred to anybody in this whole world till I die, even beyond. This is how abhi ka aankh band kar lo and see if you are hating anyone. Once for all, reject that hatred. And one prayer every day to the Lord, oh Lord, whether I love someone or not, but first bless me that I don't hate anything, any being in the world. And in today's world, the hatred because of religion, caste, creed, political powers, economic growth, somebody has got more qualification. So that jealousy and hatred, kitna bhara ja raha hai. And there is one religion, they talk only hatred. Kill those fellows, they are kafirs and all. अरे अरे काय को रे बाबा ये पागल है क्या they are also human being most harmless creature in the world is Hindus you are creating hatred towards them why जीने दो उनको यार वो लोग they are your forefathers Hindus are forefathers of all religions because every religion is born later on so anything born should be born from that which is already there but then they don't. Some fanatics, they without a knowledge, Bewakuf, they introduce that and then the whole thing is hatred. We don't teach that. Hindus to Adveshta Sarvabhutana, love all. That's why any country, anybody comes and settles in our Desh, Bharat Mata. We don't hate anyone that way from our side. So आज से किसी का द्वेष मत करो. हाँ, be attentive. Like Lord Rama. He killed Ravana, but not with dvesha. Krishna killed Kamsa, Shishupala, but not with dvesha. You have to take that action to protect the world, but that doesn't mean you hate. Like, that king, a great one. He was almost about to kill the other fellow, the enemy. He was just with the sword. About to kill, that fellow was getting killed. He just spits on this fellow, king. Immediately withdraws from killing. Almost he could have finished and won the war. He just doesn't kill. He just spares. अब तू चले जा. Later on that fellow asked, तुमको इतना मौका मिला मारने को मुझे क्यों नहीं मारा? He said, when you have spit on me, I developed this hatred towards you. So with hatred, this will be an adharma yuddha. I didn't want to kill you. I was killing you for the dharma, not for my personal thing. Therefore, that moment it would have been a sin to kill you. Therefore, I have withdrawn. That is the standards in our Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma. That's the whole purpose of Geetha. Arjuna was having hatred for Duryodhanadi. Bhagavan ne kaha, you can't hate them for their bad. You protect yourself. They being adharmi, you being kshatriya, you kill them. That's all allowed. That topic is different. But for no reason you have to hate anyone in this world. Arjuna had dvesha towards Duryodhanadi, raga towards Bhishmadi. Both are wrong. You cannot live life with raga dvesha if you are especially a spiritual seeker. A spiritual seeker, we should work with love, not with raga dvesha. Otherwise, you will destroy the whole thing. ओके अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानम एक मैंने बताया कल मैत्र करुण निर्मम निरहंकार वन टॉपिक वी डील तो 20-30 वैल्यूज आर देयर तो 5-6 दिन तो लगेगा आज तो लॉट ऑफ इंट्रोडक्शन हैज गॉन फॉर समराइजिंग व्हाट वी हैव स्टडीड सो फार tomorrow straight away we take these shlokas and at least 3 4 3 4 4 5 4 5 values you see 30 values in 4-5 days we can do thank you now by heart this shloka adveshta sarvabhutanam मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहंकारः समदुःखसुखक्षमी. हो गया, कंक्लूडिंग द गीता हो गया आज का. नाउ यू कम टू द देवी स्तुति. yesterday we have done up to 13 shlokas. Trishna rupena samstita. So the Trishna we should not have for the negative things. Trishna we can have for the positive things. Okay, today we will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only to save the time. First one is Kshanti Rupena. Mother is Kshanti Rupa. Kshanti is Sahana Shakti, Kshama Shakti. They go together. And the power of patience and power of forbearance, or power of patience, forbearance, and the power of forgiveness. Therefore, you do the Kshama, let anybody does Kshama be praised in the world. Opposite of Kshama is Dvesha, or taking the revenge. So, Mother, you are in the Kshama Rupa in all beings. To you, my salutations. Shanti Rupena. Next one is Jati Rupena. Jati is a Janma. So, every Janma is because of Mother. So, respect for all Jatis. What are the four Jati? Manushya Jati, Pashu Jati, Pakshi Jati, Vanaspati Jati. Actually, these are the four Jatis. Then in the human beings, stupid fellows, they made all the Jati differences based on the color, the country, the continent, the language, the religion. वो सब human made बेवकूफ़ी. जाति मीन जन्म. तो चार ही है जीवों का जन्म होता है, पशु योनियों में, पक्षी योनियों में, ट्री एंड प्लांट्स वनस्पतियों में, मनुष्य. Therefore, every birth is mother's grace only. Therefore, don't belittle other things thinking that मैं तो roof and crown of creation हूँ, human being. Therefore, the pashu, pakshi, vanaspati are lower than me. No. Even without vanaspati तो हम जिएंगे ही नहीं है. पशु पक्षी का contribution to add to the beauty of this world so much. First of all, in all of them, the same Devi Mata is there. Therefore, oh mother, you are there as every jati. I salute to you. I am telling you very short. नहीं तो एक एक श्लोक का 1 घंटा लगेगा. Third one today is what? Lajja Rupena Samstita. That bashfulness, lajja, in not doing the nonsense or negative. You know, what is the one thing which we have lost? Learning or misguided with the West is the Eastern, we have lost the lajja. We have become besharam now. बेशर्मी से दारू पीते, बेशर्मी से ड्रग्स सिगरेट लेते, बेशर्मी से हर एक भोग में इन्वॉल्व करते हैं, फॉर दैट बेशर्मी से सब मिलावट करते हैं, मिलावट, और बेशर्मी से करप्ट होते हैं, बेशर्मी से हम क्या कहते हैं, ब्राइब लेते हैं. विथ ऑल बेशर्मी, all the adharma papa we are doing now. One of the things which is missing now is lajja. And the only thing which protects us is that lajja, self-respect, that I should not be insulted for my this wrong doing. पहले वो सेल्फ रेस्पेक्ट का वैल्यू होता था, शर्म कहते हैं. अभी सब बेशर्म है, फेल हो गए, बेशर्म, जेल में गए फिर भी बेशर्म है ना. ऑल द पॉलिटिशियन ना, कितने केसेस है उनके ऊपर, फिर भी बेशर्मी से वो खड़े रहते हैं पॉलिटिक्स के लिए. एंड यू आर एंड आई एम डबल बेशर्म दैट वी वोट फॉर दोस बेवकूफ्स. है कि नहीं? क्या स्टैंडर्ड सेट करना चाहिए फॉर द वर्ल्ड एज ए लीडर. But 50-60% of our netas are in every of the ghotalas. Besharmi se. And openly they are doing it. Take all the money of the public, which we pay as interest. All the allotted money for different program, the budgets are eaten away. Besharam. उनको ही क्यों कहना, आर वी लेस और वाट. सुबह 8 बजे तक सोते हैं, बेशरम. गीता क्लास में नहीं आते, बेशरम. अच्छे श्लोक नहीं पढ़ते हैं, बेशरम. And wasting the whole day in all the unwanted things, besharam. So wherever there is lajja, lajja is a beautiful quality. Not only in the women, we all have, men also have to have the lajja. दुष्कर्म करने से हमको लज्जा ही बचाती. अब जब लज्जा छोड़ दी, that's why first time when you do the cigarette smoking, you are in lajja. पापा को पता चले तो क्या करेगा? And at that time only, if you reject it, then throughout life you are saved. But वो शर्म छोड़ दिया मानो, because your stupid friends forced you, the बेवकूफ, the नालायक्स, the राक्षसास, तुमने पहला मार ली धम. Second, third, fourth day, you can see that lajja goes on getting reduced. Then you become besharam to smoke in front of your father and everybody. then there is no stoppage. एक जगह बेशरम हो गया ना बेटा, तो हर जगह हो जाओ. लज्जा रूपेण संस्थिता. Okay, then शांति रूपेण, है ना, mother is peace. So let there be peace everywhere. Wherever there is ego, selfishness, materialism, the peace goes away. Wherever the egolessness is there, materialism is reduced, selfishness is reduced, there will be peace. See the peace required now in the whole world. It should not lead to the third world war. So Shanti. Next one is Shraddha Rupena Samstita. Mother is the one in the form of Shraddha. To have Shraddha in goodness of everyone. Have Shraddha that in and through everyone the Lord alone is there. So to behave in such a way that people also have Shraddha on us. If people lose Shraddha in us, please remember it is our own mistake. That we were egoistic, we were selfish, we were adharmic, we are papi. इसलिए लोग हमारे ऊपर श्रद्धा छोड़ देते. So we should pray to the mother to give us Shraddha, Shanti, good Jati and Lajja and Shanti. That's why every shloka 1 hour I have to speak because these are also values. इसलिए मैंने बीच में common sense thought निकाल दिया, फिर भी देखो time कितना लगा. So Shraddha Rupena Samstita. The last one today is Kanti Rupena Samstita. Mother is the one Kanti, the virtuous, because of practicing the above things. Our life should be bright and brilliant and influential positively, not negatively. So the 6 things are Kshanti Jati, Lajja Shanti, Shraddha Kanti. ठीक है, हम इसको पढ़ेंगे आज. ओम या देवी सर्वभूतेषु क्षांति रूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. ओम या देवी सर्वभूतेषु जाति रूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु लज्जा रूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु श्रद्धारूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः. या देवी सर्वभूतेषु कान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 namo namaha. Like that 7 8 more are there. Tomorrow we'll see. These are also values. The what we are studying 12th chapter also values. Having life full of values is a common sense. Minimum common sense is live a life of values. Thank you. In this way, we have seen this one. We have clubbed common sense thoughts in both of them. Geetha was a good beginning today. So values we started discussing. First one we have seen Adveshta Sarvabhutanam. एक आध बातें और भी है उसमें, वो देखकर tomorrow Maitra Karuna, those things we discuss. So I wish and pray Mother's grace, God's grace, Shruti Masa's grace is in all of us, that we live a noble life of values, devotions, knowledges, and fulfill ourselves, become an instrument in the Lord in serving the world. Thank you. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat, Sajjana Shanti Mapriyat, Shanto Muccheda Vandevyaha, Muktaschan Vimojit, Asato Ma Sadgamaya, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Mritangamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. परमनुष्युभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे गीतामात्रे श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. वेदव्यास महर्षि नमः. श्री दुर्गा मात्रे नमः. तत्सद्ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Salutations to all wonderful youngsters also. Yes, friends. Thank you.